Put a finger down if the man that you've been dating for the past year and a half decorated his home for you for your birthday, took you to a super nice dinner and shopping, and then the day that you left, he secretly went and got married to his baby mother, and then 5 days later, after his marriage that you didn't know about, he took you on a week trip to Tulum for your birthday, and you're just now finding out via Twitter.
It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Okay, story time about the man that I've been dating for the past year and a half, who secretly went and got married a day after I left from spending my birthday with him, and then 5 days after his secret wedding, he took me on a trip to Tulum, and I did not find out about the wedding until recently via Twitter. Okay, so I'm just gonna start off really responding to a few questions that I keep seeing. One, how long have y'all been dating, or were y'all dating? As I stated in the video, we were dating for a year and a half. Our very first date was at Joey Uptown in Houston, Texas in January of 2023. That date was the very first one, and it was all conversational. We talked about life, we talked about each other. I even asked him about his previous relationship, which was with his child's mother, and why it didn't work out. He basically said that they wanted two different things and they were no longer on the same path pretty much, and they decided to end things and move on and just co-parent. Cool, I let it go. There was no need for me to keep asking the same question over and over. After the first 2 times, y'all also keep asking me, have I ever been to his house? Y'all, we've been dating for a year and a half. I'm no one's Easter egg, nor anyone's hotel baby. Like, I've been to his house all the time. The first 2 times that I went on a date with him, I stayed at a hotel because I just wasn't comfortable going to anybody's house or staying with in his house, and we were just getting to know each other. But after those first 2 times, I stayed at his house every time that I was in Houston. There was no signs of another woman. I am telling y'all, they did not live together. He wouldn't even allow his son to have toys at his house. His house was very clean and very minimal. Minimal decorations, couch, TV, table, few little knickknacks for decorations, bed, shower curtain, few little knickknacks of bathroom decor, closet. Nothing extra, nothing. Do y'all see this purse right here? I left this purse at his house for a whole year. It stayed in the same spot on his kitchen table. On his kitchen table for a whole year. There were no signs of another woman, and them people did not live together. When we went on trips, the Tulum trip was not our first trip. I see y'all keep saying, we'll go for a second trip. Y'all, this man has taken me to New York. This man took me to Cancun for my birthday last year. He surprised me with a trip to Jamaica because I kept talking about TikToks that I kept seeing of Jamaica, and y'all seen that semi-viral date night that I had posted. That's when I decided to start taking him like seriously. He surprised me with the date night, the helicopter ride, and took me to Jamaica back in October. We've been to Vegas. We've been to Tulum. We always go to Dallas. I love Dallas. I love this restaurant called Ocean Palm in Dallas. He always takes me wherever I want to go. Anything that I want to do, he books it and we go. Every time we're somewhere, y'all, he gets a phone call from his son. His son is only about 4 years old, so that's why I say she would call for him to talk to his son, because his son ain't dialing his number. She would call for him to talk to his son. These conversations were on speaker. I was literally always sitting or walking right there. There were no private conversation. He's not walking off answering the phone. He would talk to people from his job. I'm always right there. Every phone conversation, y'all, I am right there. I'm telling y'all, y'all keep saying do you sure there wasn't any sign? I'm not a dummy, and I'm not a bitch who needs a man. Like, if there were signs, I would say that. If anything was out of the ordinary, I would dip. I don't press no man. It's a million men in this world, and they all treat me good. They all treat me good. I'm telling y'all. There were no signs that he would be with his baby mother, that he was sneaking around with her, nothing. I will say this. Anytime I stay at his house, he wakes up every morning, takes his son to school, and come back. He will only be gone for literally about 30 to 45 minutes at a time. He would go pick up his son from his mother's house, drop him off at daycare, and he would come back home. There were no signs that these people would secretly get married, y'all. I promise you, there were absolutely no signs. Also, I keep seeing the question, is he Nigerian? No, y'all. He's just a regular raggedy-ass American. He's not Nigerian. He's allegedly a police officer. I keep saying allegedly because once something like that happens, you really never know what's true and what's not. He's a police officer, or supposed to be a police officer. So for this whole year and a half, we were actively dating constantly spending time with each other. I was not an Easter egg, y'all. He always posted me on his social media, and I know that because he would literally show me like his snaps and stuff. He would show me off. He wanted to show me off so bad because that's when he would get the most responses, the most views. All he would ever say is, "Oh my gosh, they love you on my story. I ain't never got this many views and this. Like, he wanted to know that, people to know that he was talking to me. He wanted people to know that he had me. There was no secrecy to this, y'all. There was absolutely no secrecy to this. Now, the only place that I probably wasn't on was Twitter. But them Instagram stories and them Snapchat stories, I most definitely was on. I was no type of secret. There was no type of secret, y'all. We were actively, publicly dating for the past year and a half. I am telling y'all, oh my God, there is absolutely no sign or no way I would have ever saw nothing like this coming. Like, now, I will say this. He had red flags as far as him personally, like when it came to things that I felt like he was just like lying about certain things in his life, like boosting his life. Like, he told me he went and worked like a human trafficking bust in LA and talking about SWAT and all of this and CIA, like just flogging his life. But things was just kind of like, okay, but like, I don't know. It was red flags when it came to him personally, but not when it came to thinking this man would secretly get married after, like, y'all. My birthday is in June. I spent June 12th, 13th, and 14th with him. When my friends sent me them save the dates and them wedding photos last month, that wedding happened June 15th. I was in Houston June 14th. That's when I went home. That wedding happened June 15th, y'all. But when we were in Tulum, I saw something that threw me off that I asked about on our very last date. Come back for part 2. Okay, so part 2 on how I found out that the man that I've been dating for the past year and a half secretly went and got married a day after spending a couple days of my birthday with me, and then 5 days after his wedding, he took me on a trip to Tulum, and I'm just now finding out about the wedding. So if you know, you know, guys. Like she said, this is one of my girls from my clothing store. This man was sending me flowers all of the time. He was even popping up. Like, if we were dating for a year and a half, we're going to have arguments and stuff just like every other couple or whatever you want to call it did. So if I would stop talking to him or be upset and like didn't want to continue talking to him, he would drive 3 hours. Remind y'all, he lived in Houston. I did not. I lived 3 hours away. I'm going to insert a screenshot of a tweet that I just found. He lived in Houston. I lived 3 hours away. He would drive and pop up at my store because I wouldn't talk to him. I didn't want to talk to him anymore. But anywho, so let's get to the details because I'm going to post a few tweets in here, y'all. Let me just say this. I know y'all are going to somehow find him because that's just how the internet is. I do not want y'all to tweet him. Like, I need y'all to comment to me and say, sis, I promise I'm not going to say anything, because going through these tweets, y'all, he is anti-black woman, and I just feel so disgusted, like, reading these tweets and just seeing all this stuff. He's so anti-black woman. He's constantly talking about guns. He's constantly talking down on black women. It's just a mess. I'm going to insert some tweets here, but let's get to the birthday trip. So we go to Tulum. I go to Houston, I believe, on the 20th. Let me insert the save the date here. Let me figure out how to do that. Hold on.
Got a white girl.
So again, just in case you're new here, did you see the save the date? They got married June 15th. My birthday is June 12th. I spent June 12th, 13th, and 14th with him. I went home on June 14th. He got married, y'all. Married on June 15th. I went back to Houston on June 20th. June 20th. To go to Tulum for my birthday trip. Yes, June 20th, y'all. 5 days after he got married, we went to Tulum for my birthday trip. Okay, so we're having a good time. Like I said, at this point, we've been dating for a year and a half, so we have arguments and different stuff just like everybody else. So, like I said before, he was always recording me. He was always putting me on his stories and everything. And I like to look good, but I also like to stay in the background, which is why y'all, if you go to my Instagram, you don't even see really pictures of me. I post on my story. I might make a few highlights that I'll go back and delete, but like, I don't really post myself. Like, I like to stay in the background. I don't like too much attention. I don't like too much media. I've just always been that way. Really, like, just kind of to myself. So the resort that we stayed in that you see in the secrets, they had a beach club that they take you to. They have a beach club that they take you to. Okay, so we go to the beach club, y'all. We are having such an amazing time. Everything is all inclusive. The food, the drinks, whether you're at the beach club, at the resort. So we are getting toe up, y'all. We are having unlimited drinks. We're having unlimited food. Like, we're having a great time. I'm having an amazing birthday trip. So when you're out in the sun on the beach and you're drinking and you're eating and you're in the pool and you're this and this, you get sleepy. So this is an actual beach club, so they have day beds and everything. So I end up falling asleep on the day bed. So as I'm kind of waking up, like, you know how you can feel somebody watching you or even taking pictures of you? Like, you can feel that. Like, I feel him, like, taking a picture of me. But I'm laying down on my stomach. I got, like, a towel covering up my bathing suit. And you're my man. You're my man, so I don't have no issue, you know, with you taking pictures of me. But when I heard him, like, and felt him taking a picture of me, I kind of woke up and I turned to the side. I was like, did you just take a picture of me? He immediately starts acting weird for no reason, y'all. Like, absolutely no reason. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not being under-exaggerating. I literally, all I said was, did you just take a picture of me? And he was like, no, I didn't take a picture of you. I was like, yes, you did. I just kind of. So he starts making a big deal or whatever. Y'all, I'm like, I'm not about to sit up here and start an argument over you taking a picture of me. I just snatched the phone. And lo and behold, this photo, I'm going to insert the photo, is right there on the screen, y'all. So I'm like, you did just take a picture of me. Like, why would you lie about something like that? Like, I just wanted to know if you had took a picture of me. It's not a big deal. You're always recording and taking pictures of me. Like, I just wanted to see what it is. Like, if people are going to be recording and taking pictures of you, you want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to know and see the picture. I'm literally not doing anything, y'all, but laying down on a day bed and I'm covered up with a towel. And you're supposed to be my man. So, like, why are you making a big deal out of this? So, y'all, when I snatched the phone and I seen the photo, now we're about to be into it because that was some stupid shit to lie about. Like, why would you sit there and lie about taking the photo? Now I feel like weird. Now I feel like weird energy towards you. So, yeah, I snatched the phone, and so I'm starting going through the phone. He got all types of videos and stuff of me. So, I'm like, let me see what this is. Let me see what this is. So, y'all, I'm like, I'm about to send these to myself. I want this video. He had some, like, good videos of me, like, walking into places. So, I'm like, I'm about to send these to my phone. So, y'all, when I go and try to send them to myself, he snatches the phone. But before he snatches the phone, I see a name that says M with his last name. But he snatches the phone that I really can't see what the first name said. But I know it said M. It was a photo of someone with his son. And it had his last name. So I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, dang, what was his mama name? Like, you know, like, I couldn't, you know, sometimes you get amnesia. I'm like, maybe I might be tripping, but I don't believe his mama name started with an M. Her name is something else. I'm like, or maybe I might be tripping. Maybe you do. So I let it go, but it's weird energy. It's weird energy going on from this point on. So a couple little hours go by and he's like, baby, I'm sorry, I made a big deal out of nothing. I apologize. This and this. That wasn't even nothing for me to lie about. So I'm like, okay. But y'all, I should have knew. If a man lies about going to the dentist, if you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If a man lies to me about going to the dentist, I told him he needed to make him a dentist appointment. If he lies about going to the dentist, child, he'll lie about anything. Fast forward. Trip goes great. We spend our days in Tulum. And we get back to Texas. When we get back to Houston, I drive back home the same day that we land. And that's that. So, y'all, we back conversating like normal. And I just want to put that out there. I have 2 children. I have a beautiful daughter and a super handsome son. So he does have time to do whatever he needs to do because I'm a mother before anything. I only go see him when I have free time, and that's why we go on a lot of trips and a lot of dates because I can't just go see him every week because I'm a mother before anything. I do have a very great support system that they allow me to live my life. Like I used to didn't do anything. My mom was like, you're young, like go live your life, baby, like go have fun, go on trips. So they are adamant for me to like get out the house. When I get into my little moods and I don't want to go anywhere for months at a time, they're like, get your butt out the house, bring these kids to us. So my support system is good to where I can go see him here and there. I can travel when I want to. If I got a trip coming up, my parents are going to get my children. So don't think I'm just an inactive mother who's just been in Houston dating this man. No, I go see him when I can. We go on a lot of trips. We go on a lot of dates because I have a very good support system. So where was I going with that? Hold on, y'all. I forgot. I remember where I was going with that. So when we got back, we talking and texting like normal. We on the phone, we on FaceTime, we just whatever. We're back to our normal long distance relationship. So he's like, school is getting ready to start back soon. His son is starting school this year. My daughter is starting school this year, and my son is already in school. So he's like, once school starts back, I know it's going to be back to normal schedule of you not really being able to come down here often. It'll just be here, there. So he's like, I want to take you somewhere else, basically before school starts back. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, where do you want to go? Send me whatever you want to do, and we're going to do it. But I have been seeing these gondola rides in Dallas, Texas, and I really wanted to go so bad. It was so cute. It's like they put you on a little boat like you're in Italy. They decorate it real nice. They have the food, and they take you on wherever the water is in Dallas. And so I said to him, I was like, this is what I want to do. So he's like, okay, cool. Send me whatever hotel you want to stay in. and we're gonna go. So fast forward, we're at the beginning of August, end of July, beginning of August. So he books us a weekend at Hotel Crescent. Books us a weekend at Hotel Crescent, and he books the gondola ride. So we are spending our weekend in Dallas. Again, at this point, I still do not know about this wedding that has happened over a month ago, June 15th. And I want to say, when I was going through his phone, y'all, for that wedding to have been so close to when we were in, literally 5 days before we were in Tulum, there were no photos that I had saw before he snatched that phone. I feel like they would have been like right there because the wedding had just happened. There were no photos in his phone of that wedding, like literally none. So remember that name that I told y'all I thought I saw, but I really couldn't see it. Remember that. So y'all, we're in Dallas, and this is still on my mind. So we go sit down at this restaurant, right? We go sit down at this restaurant, and we're just talking. I'm having a hookah, and we're eating and conversating and talking. So I say, babe, where's that tattoo of your mom at again? Let me see that tattoo of your mom, because this is on my mind. Like, I never got this off of my mind, because I know I'm not crazy. Like, I know I'm not crazy, and I know something is off, but I just cannot put my finger on it. Like, I just can't put my finger on it. So he showed me the tattoo. The mama name don't start with no M. So his grandmother had just passed a couple months before, and also my grandmother did too. That was something that we shared. Our grandparents both ended up passing within a few weeks of each other. So I'm like, you have any tattoos of your grandmother's name? So he shows me. The grandma ain't got no M with her name. The grandma ain't got no M with her name, y'all. Okay, so this is when I bring up the baby mother again. So I was like, I'm like, you're a good man. I just want to know, like, what happened with you and your baby mother? Like, why aren't y'all together? So he's like, you already asked me this before. Mind y'all, this is beginning of August. The wedding happened June 15th. I need y'all to keep up with me. Now. I said, you know, what have he's like, you already asked me about that on our very first day. I was like, I mean, if I'm asking, then I'm asking again, because I don't remember what you said. Like, I just think, you know, you're a good man. Like, why should you pass up on it? You know, just really boosting. So he was like, we just wanted two different things. Like, I was like, would you ever see yourself getting back with her in the future? Like, I just trying to see, like, I don't want no surprises or whatever. I was like, do you ever see yourself getting back with her in the future? Hell no, I don't even think about that. You dirty dog, you. Hell no, you don't even think about that. Y'all, it's killing me, because I bet he was shitting bricks in his heart. I bet his heart was in his ass cheeks, y'all, because the whole time these folks, they got married over a month ago, and I just didn't know, but I just felt something was out. So he like, hell no, I don't even think about that. We'll never get back together. Okay, cool. We go through Dallas. We didn't get to do the gondola ride because it ended up raining and pouring down in Dallas. So we spent our little weekend there, and then I went back home. We did have a deep talk and exchange of words before we left that just kind of left us like a little on the rocks. Okay, so remember, y'all, at this point, we are at the beginning of August. We just left Dallas. We had a few words, so we're kind of left on like this little rocky state. Remember, I found out the mama name didn't start with no M, and the granny name did not start with no M. I re-asked about the baby mama. I don't know the baby mama name still. I just asked him about her, if he would ever consider them getting back together. He like, the hell no, whatever. But I still don't know her name. I never like asked like, oh, well, what's her name? I didn't want to be like too out there. So we leave Dallas. At this point, we're at the beginning of August. We had words. We left on kind of rocky terms. I wake up 2 days after getting back home. I wake up to this message. Pause and read it, y'all. This is from...
Sister, do you still talk to police? I just seen some crazy stuff online. I don't know if you already know. Sorry for the early text. Went to sleep early now, just scrolling Twitter. And child, this is on August 4th. I'm on Twitter right now trying to find this fool's photos.
A very good friend of mine that we've been friends since the beginning of times. She's an active Twitter user. She sees something on Twitter. She texts me this at 4 in the morning. Okay, we caught up. So I text her back when I wake up. I think I wake up about 9 something. I text her back. Y'all, when she texts me back, this is what she has on. Pause to read, y'all.
He said, not ever have to worry about your girl posting pictures or videos being out there half naked, showing ass. I don't know who that girl is, but had to Google Biggie Shorty. So this is his page. He just posted this 43 minutes ago. Yeah, he really do hate black people. Finna text my baby mama. This be right back with the response. She said, "You mean your wife?" Look at this guy. I mean, his wife is pretty. I don't know if she know that he got a whole relationship. Save the day. June 15th. Wow. Why is he actively out here dating other women? Interesting. So this person really just got on her to just put him out there. What date did he post that? August 1st. So let's go to, man, he posts too much to go to his August 1st. More black women have children than black men. 54. What? 54% of black men are childless, but 61% of black women have kids. That means y'all are sharing the same thug maxed alpha cells. I hope this helps you close your legs and marry before you carry. Men are always shading fatherless women and single mothers as if it isn't a direct reflection of how trash men are. Dude is a cop who groomed and knocked up an undocumented immigrant teen, then left her to be a single mother because she couldn't learn English fast enough. He deleted the post saying he got her early when she was a teen. Yo. I'm also grooming her not to be fat either. She thought I wasn't going to groom her to be fat either. Dude, this is crazy. She don't have a phone. That's why she don't know none of this. She's sitting here clueless. He said, "Finna text my baby mama this and be right back with the response." And the girl said, "You mean your wife?" That is hilarious. Okay, let's get back to the story.
This is what she saw. Now here is the save the date with the names kinda not marked out. Look at the baby mama name, y'all. I remember I told y'all I saw the name started with an M, but when he snatched the phone back in Tulum, he snatched it back so fast I couldn't really see the full name. I just knew it started with an M and it had his last name. Y'all, I was sick to my stomach. Do you hear me? I was sick to my stomach. We're at the beginning of August. This man got married June 15th, y'all. June 15th. Like, I was sick to my stomach because how, so based off what y'all see that this girl blasted him on Twitter, I'm like, let me go see what's been going on Twitter then, because obviously I'm lost. This is an app that I do not get on. I told y'all from the beginning, I don't really do social media. I barely got TikToks. It took me forever to make part 3. I get on Instagram. I post on my story. I don't really just like leave stuff on my page. So it's like, I'm not an active Twitter user. I would have never saw this. I would have never saw this. Y'all, these are some of the tweets that I saw that just left me messed all the way up. Like, look at some of these tweets, y'all. I'm gonna exit myself out the screen and I'm just gonna put some of the tweets on the screen, or I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that. So hold on, y'all.
My half-black coworker said he'd never been with a black woman before, and my white coworker tapped him on the back talking about good job. Damn, HR gonna have a busy day tomorrow. And he said he know what's best for him. I can't wait till I hear Houston PD or whichever pitiful police department employees you dismiss your troll behind. A whole black cop constantly kicking up anti-black rhetoric and misogyny. Disgusting as hell. Really, he just had her for like playtime or whatever. I don't know. He really don't like black women.
Y'all, look at the type of things he's saying about his child's mother.
I met my baby mom. She was too young to speak English. So I definitely molded her into what I needed. He married her. That's crazy. They mad at us for grooming our baby mamas when they young. Yo, that's crazy.
I know y'all keep asking me, did I say something? Am I going to say something? No. Like, I don't want no dealings with this man. If y'all look at the way he was talking about black women, look at what women were saying to him, talking about reporting him to his fraternity, talking about reporting him to the police department. He's saying that they don't care about stuff like that. He's on here saying that he's a part of the CIA. He is not a part of the CIA, y'all. He's not a part of the CIA. No real CIA agent is on Twitter saying they're a CIA agent and dropping a link to the job application. Like, I don't know who I've been dating for the past year and a half. Like, I don't know who I've been sleeping next to for the past year and a half, y'all. Like, I'm so sick. Like, I don't even know what to say, y'all. Like,
he obviously married her for a green card.
I have not spoken to him since my homegirl sent me those screenshots. I have not spoken to him. I have not said anything to him. I pray for his child's mother, whatever situation it may be, whether she needs citizenship or what. I pray for her. I pray for her to have had a child with a man like that. I pray for any black women that come into contact with this man. Beware and be mindful. He does not like black women. I think he was infatuated with me and infatuated like with my life and the funness that I can bring to him that he's never gotten before. So he's on the verge of infatuated with women that he's not used to having, infatuated with things that fun that I can let him have. I don't know what it is. But it's like the infatuation is also hate.
I see
and
what
that's so
fun he
scary
having.
to know that I was dating him. Like one of these tweets, y'all, the tweet that was about the coworker and he responded back saying that he know what's best for him or whatever by not being with the black woman. We were in Jamaica at that time together. I'm a full-on black woman. I'm full-on black, baby. I'm mixed with black and black. Blacker and blacker. Like, that's all I'm mixed with, baby.
Black and
blacker. My daddy blacker, mama black. Like, I'm a full-on black woman. And to know you're tweeting these things and saying these things, knowing that you chased a black woman for a year and a half, is truly sickening, y'all.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wheels and Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the link down below. We got the HiveMindLabs.com. Get that super fat burner, man. Make sure y'all use the discount code everydaypj at checkout and understand that diet and healthy eating and exercise will help you lose weight. The super fat burners will assist you in losing that hard to burn fat. Okay, you will not get skinny just taking a pill. So don't get your big back behind over there eating a double quarter pounder with cheese and think that you're going to take a super fat burner and voila, you didn't just consume them 14,000 calories. Okay? Let's get into it, dog. Just call me, baby. Just call them out, man. Michael Gray is out here sleeping with Mexicans, dating white women, and trashing or dating black women, taking them on trips, having fun with them, using his little playthings, all while trashing black women. Michael Gray, the mama that you love and you done got her name tatted as a black woman. Do you mean to tell me your daddy didn't know what was best for him? Possibly not, because this trauma could only come from Michael Gray's mama. Michael Gray's mama watched him. Michael Gray watched his mama trash his daddy up and down, round and round, side by side, either way you could think of it. Michael Gray's mama held him from his daddy. Michael Gray's grandma held her from her daddy and also held him from his daddy. You got 2 generations before him of dirtbag women keeping a son from the father, and now Michael Gray in turn hates black women. Yep, I said it. I made that up. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know where this man's hate for black women came from. But understand that this, whatever trauma that he is experiencing, why he degrades black women, why he's taking this black woman on a trip, obviously having fun with her, only used the baby mama for sex and a baby, and she probably used him for a green card, and that's what she not understanding. But Michael Gray did all of this off the trauma of what I assume would be his mama and his grandma. Cause ain't no way that you hate black women this bad, that you talk that much trash. You say, oh, he know what's best for him, but then you actively dating a black woman. But I think, like she said, she saw the fun that she was having, that his baby mama, Yokedo Taco Bell, could not have with him. You know, it's just something about dating a black woman that you kind of feel like, you hearing this from a man that's dated many different races. So, and I had babies by white women, but I always get the thing, they say, oh, you date white women, you don't. I date all the women, you know what I'm saying? I married an Asian woman, okay? And I've been engaged and marrying to marry a black woman. I've been all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, the thing is, marrying a black woman or being in a relationship with a black woman, you seem to mesh more with the conversation and some of the things that they say, but you can also see the traumas in a black family when you dating black people, because we all have our own little traumas, and we kind of understand and recognize at the same time what it is, and usually that breaks up the black home, obviously, because it's just repeated cycle trauma. But you tend to relate more to black women as a black man. So when you see all these black women now dating white men, trust me, it ain't nothing about their upbringing that will make them relate, unless they were raised predominantly with white people, around white people, and their parents were predominantly raised around white people, you know, because that's the only way that you're going to have generational hand-me-downs of whiteness in a black family, because there's no way. I mean, I look at, if I take a white person, white woman, a white friend, anybody to my black holiday party, birthday party, New Year party, it is nothing like anything they have ever experienced in their life, ever. They're like, oh, these niggas have fun. I mean, they don't say niggas, but they say, because that'd be crazy. But they always say, oh my God, I've had so much fun than I've ever had in my life. Our family doesn't do this. We sit around and sing Christmas carols and all this stuff. Vice versa, if a black person goes to a white family or an Asian family, because I'm telling you, I did some stuff with some Asians that we traditionally as black people have no clue about. But they still do party like we do, but it's different. They got their own cultural differences and things that they do. But white people will, you know, they exchange gifts, okay, and some of them be nice. You know, when white people don't put a limit on what you buying for the next person. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, a PlayStation 5? I've never met Bob in my life, and he got me a PlayStation 5. I'm for real. But, so, understand why I'm saying this, is that there's a lot of cultural differences when you dating black women. So I think that's what he was finding. What was happy is that he has somebody that was relatable, and she has common sense, that I'm assuming. She speaks very nicely, looks very intelligent, wears her stuff well, okay? So I don't think that this woman is bougie or bougetto or anything of that nature. She's just a smart woman, intellectual, won't just talk about twerking and stuff like that. Like, you won't see her on the poolside twerking or getting on a table at brunch. I don't assume that this person does that, seeing based on how he responds to her and is dating her and all this, that she don't do that type of mess. But on the back end, he sees black women doing this and he don't like that. So he thinks of her as closest to white as he gonna get. But he still marries the more submissive woman, the woman who needs him, the woman who only married him and had kids so she could stay in America. And because he can mold her. So you see where the disconnect is? He didn't want her to marry. He never intended on marrying a black woman. He probably saw things in his mom that he recognized in her. Because understand, when she said that her kids, she has a good support system, she did not bring up the father. She didn't say, well, they go to their dad so I could be doing what I want to do. She said they went to the grandparents. So just by assuming that those kids don't see their dad. And I think he felt that trauma. He said, I can't be with this woman. She's just a statistic in his mind, not me. I'm not saying this. I'm saying this is what his mind is. By the rate that he degrades black women, black men, and other stuff. But he talks about black men highly until they dating black women. That's just what it is, man. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, what you said is narcissism. Man, y'all not being honest with yourselves. Sometimes the truth hurts. The truth hurts. And I'm not trying to be truthful. I'm just saying that he has trauma with his mama. This could be true. This could not be true. By the way, y'all get y'all's Cowboys. Scratch y'all's. Y'all thought I was done. Get your Dallas Cowboys tumbler. But yeah, man, everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in its 1 week.